Hi everybody and welcome back to the Kutaisi airport in Georgia. It's the end of the trip. I have my luggage with me and I thought why not show you what I carry when I go travel around. This time I have this Iflight backpack which arrived like 1 month ago and I wanted to try it for traveling. As you can see, it's quite convenient to just hang it there. I don't have it on my back all the time because it's super heavy. For this trip, I chose this selection of drones. I have, first of all, the Avata 2, which is super versatile. It can do a little bit of everything. So it's nice to have it as backup if I lose something else. Then we have the Betafpv Pavo 20 Pro, which is nice if you have to fly around people or in close quarters, you want to be safe. And for urban exploring, I have the Deepspace Seeker 3, which is a very nice substitute for a 5-inch. Also in my suitcase, I have the Vapor 5-inch from Geprc, which I don't want to carry right now on my back because it gets tangled around. And really, I have the convenience of putting it here, so I just did that. This is truly one of the best backpacks I've seen to carry drones because it's super modular. You can attach them in so many different places and it's no problem if you want to carry even more. But it's super quick to just do this, take the drone out and put it back. In my side pocket, I don't have much, just the BUDI SD card holder and reader. It's very useful. I'm gonna do a dedicated video on it because it's such a convenient tool to have. I put all of my data here. In the other pocket, I'm carrying my sunglasses, smart tag for not losing the backpack, bubble gum, really nothing you wanna see, but I have cargo shorts, so most of my stuff is in my pockets for easier access, like passport and wallet. In this fold-up pocket, which I rarely use, I put all of my spare propellers, so really this is in case I break some propellers, I have backups. Since I often use a Osmo Pocket for recording, I find this placement super ideal because take the camera out, record and put it back. And on this other pocket I have the extra battery, but really you can put sunglasses here, your phone, whatever else. It's really super stretchy. And now let's check out the main compartment. I hope nothing falls here. And boom. So on this side there is really nothing because I'm not carrying a laptop in this backpack. Actually, I have it in this smaller bag since I can carry a personal bag, which is always allowed. This is a bigger bag, so I had to pay extra to carry on. And here you can see I drastically modified the backpack to accommodate my needs because it comes with a couple of layers up top and a bathtub on the bottom. I didn't like that design. I got the dividers from the older version of this backpack so I can fit my stuff vertically inside here. And it fits a lot more gear this way. And also since we have a top access lip on the top right here, I figured that I can add quick access to my Mavic 4 Pro this way. And actually I can also have quick access to the batteries and to the big controller as well without having to open the backpack first and actually without having stuff falling when you open the main section. This is actually made with the original dividers they provide in the backpack. Only these two other dividers are from another entire different backpack. So maybe you have to buy a few dividers if you wanna follow this layout. And on the bottom we have all of the stuff for FPV. You have goggles 3, then I have the FPV controller 3, and I put these foldable gimbal sticks which are super convenient to quick access the radio. Avata 2 batteries, 5-inch batteries, a little bag of 3S batteries for the Pavo 20 and a few 4S batteries for the Seeker 3. Since I have all of these kind of batteries, I also have different kinds of battery chargers. I have these two 1 to 4S battery chargers. I already showed them in a power delivery charger videos. They are super useful. I can charge 2 batteries at a time. And this is the 6S battery charger with power delivery USB-C input. Ideally, you can only carry this one and charge all of them other batteries, but this way I can charge 3 of them. Since I have the convenience of carrying a personal bag and I have all of my clothes in the big bag on the bottom, I use this to carry my laptop, really small 10-inch laptop, just to back up the files I record while I'm out, I'm not editing on this. I have my power bank in this bag as well, so I can save some weight on my spine, and a normal bottle of water. I have to say that I'm pretty happy with this bag now that I modified the internal divider layout. If you buy different dividers for it, it becomes super versatile inside as well, just as it's outside. Also, it protected my drones pretty nicely in these 10 days of travel. I also fell on it. You can see it's kind of dirty on the outside. Probably I was lucky, but nothing broke. And despite not being the biggest fan of back opening designs, I have to say this backpack didn't get in my way. It's pretty quick to operate, to take out stuff, and the top opening is really nice once you start using it the correct way. I believe my flight is leaving, so that's all for today. As always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what you think about my travel configuration. And if you want to buy something, I put the links in the description down below, also of all of the accessories I showed you. Stay safe and happy flying. For real, I'm flying today. Bye.